Hey there! Thanks for stopping by. Today we will not actually have a review per se. We'll most likely have a comparison, not a shootout or whatever. But yeah, I just wanted to give you a little bit of detailed comparison between these two guitars for a very good reason. First and foremost, sorry for my uber floral model of my East European carpet, but yeah, that's what I have back home in my parents' house. But enough of that. Yeah, so the reason why I wanted to do like a comparison video between these two, probably you've seen my two other videos where I present both of them individually, and if you haven't already checked them, which I recommend doing so, links are in the description. Thing is, this one I bought while I was working at the guitar shop many years ago, and it just so happens that it was one of the last guitars from the standard Stratocaster series before they got discontinued and replaced by the Fender Player series. So cool thing is that this one was and is a 2015 production series, which is right before they shut down the standard series, and this one is a 2017 player series, which again is one of the first from the new series. So end of an era, beginning of the next one. So right off the bat, again, I won't be stressing it too much because I already did so in my previous videos where I discussed this independently. These are stellar guitars, like out of the box, after you adjust your preferences in terms of action and whatever. These guitars will never fail you. Like, I've had them for so many years, and honestly, no frets started popping up, no twists, turns, warps in the neck, nothing like that. Super low action on both of them, equal action, 0.6 millimeters on the high E string and 1 millimeter on the low E string. They're just amazing. Like, everything stays in tune. Everything works with extreme abuse of the whammy bar. I just can't stress this enough. Like, they're made out of fucking concrete when it comes to stability and endurance and not getting fucked up, as time passes. So, few things they modified. Well, obviously, if I would have had a Laurel or whatever model of the Player series, it would have been more appropriate. But obviously, I wanted to have rosewood and maple. So, one thing is they obviously stopped using rosewood because of the endangered species problem that affected all of the guitar manufacturers out there. So once they finished with the standard series, they discontinued using rosewood. So not only is this now no longer manufactured, but also the wooden inside the fretboard is no longer available. So right off the bat, we have the thick old style logo for the Mexican made instruments versus the new thin one. Right. We have exactly the same tuners, the same truss rod, axis hole with the cool walnut surrounding. We have 22 frets here, which is something that I love because I need that 22nd fret for a lot of my songs that I'm playing. Here is 21. It's more classic, and I'm receiving messages, sorry. So yeah, 22 versus 21. Pickups in here are ceramic, are a bit more punchy, and I tend to prefer them a little bit better. Not that the Alnica ones here don't do justice. They're actually amazing. They have amazing vintage tone. This one is a bit more modern, but if I were to pick one, like on a deserted island, I would pick these ones, although if I were on a deserted island I would not be able to use them. But anywho, yeah, what else? Electronics are wired the same way. We have here vintage 6-point trem with bent steel saddles. Here they kept the bent steel saddles, but they went for a modern 2-point fulcrum tremolo, which, you know, again, like I said before in my other videos, both of them have equal stability if you know how to properly adjust them, and this takes quite a lot of experience in fixing and, you know, building and adjusting guitars and whatever, but not necessarily. But you know, bottom line is, if you want to have tremolo possibilities on a Strat, the 2-point version tends to be more user friendly or beginner friendly if you don't really know what you're doing, or if you only have like limited experience with them. You don't need to worry too much about too many, you know, physics going on in terms of the trem action. Other than this, they're pretty much the same. Honestly, frets are the same. They haven't changed too much there. I love this. They have consistency. They have the same, you know, small headstock shape with one string tree only. And yeah, not to make this video too long, they are very, very, very nice, both of them. They're rock solid. Feel free to check the specs online if you want to see more detailed differences, but in terms of my experience, these are the most fundamental ones that I wanted to discuss with you about, and just again wanted to emphasize on how stable and durable they are, although they belong to the old, now defunct series and the new revamped one. They're both equally great in terms of quality. So if you're thinking about buying one, go ahead and do so. You can't go wrong if you go physically to a guitar store and you make sure you like what you see, you like how it sounds, and you know, you have a hands-on experience. This applies to all guitars. Nothing wrong with Fender. You know, if you buy it online, risking Fender specific problems, no such thing, but in general it's a lot better to go to a physical place and test things out. You will not be sorry, I guarantee this. If you get one such instrument, I know it's a bit more pricey than some very affordable guitars, even their Squire series, but honestly they're not expensive. I mean, they're anywhere between $6, $7, $8, $900, depending on your region and dealers and whatever. So below 1,000, and they're just amazing. If you get any of these guitars, it's guaranteed to be an instrument for life, unless you're a freaking maniac like me and you have gas syndromes, you know, gear acquisition syndrome. So yeah, not making this thing unnecessarily long, like I said 2 minutes ago, which already made it unnecessarily long. I'll stop this right here. Please let me know down in the comments below if you need any more info, or if you enjoy such comparison videos and whatnot. Oh, and before I forget, if you're complaining that what, you don't have any sound demos or whatever, it's pointless, like I said many times before, because A, there's tons of them online, and B, I already have many videos on my channel with both of these guitars in action. So if you want to do me a favor and give a little traffic to my channel, go to my videos and browse through them, search for these guitars in action. Probably you'll find some other videos that you like as well. If not, I already took care of your lazy ass, and I'll put them down in the description below. So that's it. See ya.